Alright everybody, today is kind of a funny, weird video. I'm actually looking in the mirror, looking into the camera that's behind me, because today we're going to actually be doing some plucking of the hairline. We're going to try to make this look like a little bit more of a believable hairline. First things first, let me just say, I'm generally not that concerned with the way my hairline looks, like the way that some people are. I'm not overly critical about it, but I still believe in always pushing the limits, getting a little bit better, experimenting, all of that fun stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, I've done a lot of research on this and discovered a lot of stuff that makes hairline plucking a lot better. You can find a lot of really good information actually if you look at African American wig type content, especially designed for women. They are so good at this, like way better than us men. So gotta give credit where credit is due, that they're the OGs of this, and they're incredible. So what I'm showing you is stuff that I have learned from. Alright, so today what you're gonna need is you're going to need a spray bottle right here. You're gonna need a comb like this, and you're going to need a pair of tweezers. I got this pair of tweezers right here off of Amazon for, I don't know, $2 to $3, nothing that's insane. It's going to do the trick though. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your spray bottle here. You can use something else. I actually am using a bottle from, it was like a fragrance spray that I got at Walmart, and I didn't have a spray bottle, so I figured, hey, why don't I just use this thing right here and make the most of it. So what I'm going to do, we're going to start with is we're going to kind of wet down the hair here at the front of the unit, nothing crazy, just a little bit. And the first step of what we're going to do right now is actually we're going to try to bring down some of these hairs that are on kind of the hairline, if you will. And I'm probably going to have to wet them a little bit more. Okay, so let's do that. Just a little spritz, yes. Alright. So now we have kind of like the first little bit of hair. Actually, I'm going to probably get even more of it pulled back here, because even this is a lot of hair to be working with. This is still a lot. What we're going to do, we're going to start plucking some hair. We are going to start plucking some hair. Now, you'll watch on the videos, like women with wigs, like they go after this stuff like hard. Like a lot of them, what they'll do is they actually they'll do it when it's off of their head, and like they go in really hard. They take a lot of hair out of the unit. As you can see, like right here, I don't know if you can see, but this is, let me show you. See, I'm taking a lot out of this unit. Alright. And the reason we're doing this, once again guys, is just simply because the hair systems are so dense. They're so dense and they're so full that really it's not natural for hair really to look like this. Like our hair is got irregularities in it. It's just not perfect. We talk about this. We're trying to go for like that perfectly imperfect look a lot of times, and it's just, you don't get that right from the manufacturer a lot of times. You have to do this yourself, which is really interesting. And the reason I like to have my hair back like this is just so that I can see with a little more detail what's going on. I can kind of control it. what I'm doing right now is I kind of decided yesterday, I kind of want to plan out like a little bit of recession, if you will, like right down here. Like I want kind of a strip, not like a full-on strip or anything, but just I kind of want it to be a little bit lighter right here. I want it to feel like there's a natural hairline, or I don't even know what you call that, but yeah. Guys, I mean, I'm going after it. There's been a lot that I just removed right there. I'll show you after the video a collection of all the hair, or at least, you know, what I can see, because a lot of this is probably going to come out of the wash next time I wash my hair. Now, I like to kind of hold down the unit as I'm doing it. You know, it feels scary to be doing this, to be honest with you. The reason is because, like, these units are kind of expensive, right? They're not the cheapest thing in the world. And it feels like it's so easy to mess them up, or feels like it's really easy to just ruin it, right? I don't know, I think that like when I was keeping myself from installing my unit, one of the things I was afraid to actually like ruin the hair system itself, if I'm being honest with you. And guys, fear of failure is never something that's good. It always holds us back. So what I'm saying is just go for it, and it's gonna be okay at the end of the day. Even if you mess it up a little bit, guess who's gonna know? You're gonna know. No one else is gonna know. You know, one of the funny things about my hair system that I have on right now that a lot of you don't know is it's actually a little bit lopsided. That's right. So when I reinstalled my unit myself for the first time, it's actually kind of a little kind of like this right here. In the past videos, I've known that it's lopsided. I have been watching for any comments, people who have noticed it, and guess what? No one has noticed it. All y'all didn't notice. That's right. I caught y'all. Thought you were experts, but you ain't. No. I'm just saying that though because, you know, we all the time are so hypercritical of ourselves, and we think that we know what other people see and stuff, but in reality, we really don't. Dude, this is looking so much better already. Shoot. It's just, there's not like that strict wall of hair, and we're still working on it. It's gonna take way more out. But if you watch the videos of the women that do this, they will actually, it's funny because they leave a lot of their baby hairs up front. They create like this baby hair line, and then they start doing some recession, like graduated recession from there, kind of like, you know, what I guess you expect from units when you buy graduated units, but they really go in. Whereas we don't really have that, which is interesting. Wouldn't that be funny if I did this right here and then like a little bit later I was like, oh, I totally messed it up or something like that. But that's not gonna happen. Because it's gonna be really good. See, like this is looking so much better. I don't know if you can see it right here, but there's just like this natural kind of like these lines that go back into into our scalp. If you look at most people's hairlines, they all have these. They got a little bit more right here. I'll take out a little bit over here. Could you imagine if you had to do this to your own hair, like to your real hair? That would hurt like a bitch. But you don't. Just get the luxury of doing it with these boys. It's so thick that we gotta do it. Alright guys, this is about all I'm going to do for now. I'll figure out if I want a little bit more later. But don't judge me by how crazy the hair kind of looks right now. Because I just got out of the gym and all that kind of stuff. But I want to show you this. So if you look like right in through here, right, you can see that there are some actual like recession points that have now built into the hairline that just look a little bit more natural. And this is all that you're going for when you're trying to pluck a unit, is you're just trying to create some irregularity, you're trying to create some, you're breaking up this thick wall that is perfectly on your forehead. It'll give a much more natural appearance to what you're doing, and it's good for you. I don't think it's good for you or bad for you or anything like that, but it simply is. But as you can see, like, this is a ton of hair that I removed right here. There's even more. There's some in my mouth. There's some everywhere. But that's all you gotta do. Just take some tweezers. Don't be afraid to ruin your unit. You're not gonna ruin your unit. Just pluck gently, go to the root, and then, but doing it once, you're not going to get that recession. You're going to have to go over and over and over and over and over and over. You have so much hair inside of these units right here, it's not going to make that much of a difference if you pluck only a couple times. So be brave, go out, conquer the world, and do all these things, and we'll talk soon.